And that, folks, is a story about the time I lent money to Dr. Seuss in Fresno. Big mistake. Okay, so next we have a special treat. Ladies and gentlemen, the founder of Common Craft, Lee Lefever! Hey, you're tall. Have a seat. Welcome. Hey, Lee, thanks for coming on. Tons to talk about. First off, your website bio says that you're the son of a goldfish farmer. Is that true?
Yeah, it is true. My dad started Blue Ridge Fish Hatchery in the 1950s, and today my brother and uncle are the ones that run it. It's one of the biggest producers of goldfish and koi in the U.S.
That's pretty cool. Now let's fast forward. How did you get from grunging it up in Seattle in the mid-90s after college to explainer videos? What's the thread there?
You know, I moved to Seattle in 1998 without a job and really wanted to be involved in technology. Within a couple of years, I created an online community program in a company where I was working and really fell in love with what we now call social media. So in 2003, I founded Common Craft to do consulting for online communities and social media, and found that so many of the ideas really needed better explanations. So that's when we started working on explainer videos.
Cool montage. I like how you talk like that. So you started Common Craft with your wife. Do you have any advice for other couples thinking of getting into business together?
We work from our home studio and spend 24/7 together. And thankfully it works, because I think that a lot of the problems in partnerships like this come out of the decision-making process. And if a couple can figure out how to make difficult decisions without hurt feelings, all kinds of amazing things are possible. And I think one way to test that is to travel for an extended time with someone that you'll be working with, because that really ramps up the amount of decision making you have to do. If you can do it traveling, there's a good chance you can also do it in business.
You look spent from all that dancing. Now it's happening to me. So what's the biggest mistake companies make when trying to explain their businesses?
We all suffer from the curse of knowledge. The more we know about something, the harder it is to imagine what it's like not to know. The curse causes companies in particular to use words and examples and scenarios that sound normal to them, but don't resonate with their audience. That's why I recommend companies find a third party or someone else that can come in and help them write a script, because it reduces the risk of the curse. I'd also say that companies forget to build context, and I think that's really important. They assume everyone sees their business in the context of their industry, competition, value proposition, etc. So they sometimes leave out valuable information about the big picture.
Hey Lee, on your company website, the explainer video is only 37 seconds long. I assume you made it short on purpose. How long is too long for a business video? I mean, this one now is getting up there.
At Common Craft, we've always tried to limit our videos to 3 minutes or less. But I can speak to two factors that don't depend necessarily on content or goals. First, I think it's important to think about how the duration of the video impacts the act of someone clicking play. Today, most video players display the duration of the video by default, and that's a signal to the viewer. The viewer has to make a split-second decision about whether they want to make an investment in watching that video. 3 minutes is a big investment on the web for a lot of people.
So how did you link up with those rocket scientists at Goanimate? And why do you like digital video so much?
Our fans have always wanted to make videos in our style, what's called Common Craft style. That's why Common Craft membership now comes with access to our cutouts. Once I discovered Goanimate a couple of years ago, I saw a tool that I thought would give anybody the power to make a Common Craft style video. So I got in touch and proposed the idea that Common Craft cutouts could actually live inside Goanimate and make it easy to make those Common Craft style videos. Something I might add is that I'm also a huge fan of democratization. I love it when regular everyday people can make something that was formerly the domain of professionals. We've seen it happen with videos, photos, audio, and more. I sought out Goanimate because I believe it's an animated video tool that virtually anybody can use.
Awesome, Lee. Thanks so much for coming. Where can people find you on the internets?
You can learn more about Common Craft at commoncraft.com, and you can follow me on Twitter at Lee Lefever.